Hey everybody, it's Jeff from GLJGT Go Tour. We created this little video tutorial to help you with working your way through the online entry system. So, first thing first is you have to go to your search engine and type in GLJGT.org. Notice that we have it up here with www.glJGT. Get a bowling pin, enter in that as your search engine. That's step one. After that, will lead you to our home screen. This is our home screen that you will see here. If you do not see the screen, you are not on the right page. So, we're going to go through and we're going to see about paying for a tournament. So, the first thing we have to do is we have to log on. So, if you look at this and you come up to My Account, you see that there. If you click on My Account, you have registered and log in. If you have never used a service sheet before, you need to register and create an account. If you have used our services, you're going to log in. So I'm going to log in and continue on from here. This is the next screen that you should see after you log in. You're either going to be a returning customer or you're going to be a new customer. So I'm a returning customer, so I put my information in, and then after that, I'm going to scroll up a little bit and you select log in. So we're going to do that right now. We are logged in under our account, so we are an existing customer. First thing first, make sure that you check out your shopping cart and make sure it is empty. Make sure you have nothing in there. It is possible that if you attempted before, that shopping cart could have something still in there. So what I want you to do now is I want you to come over here to this bar up here and click on Tournaments, and that will lead you to the next screen. Do that. Alright, so you clicked on Tournament. This is what you see, Tournaments. We're going to scroll down a little bit. Scroll, and you see all the tournaments that we have coming up. You can enter any tournament now all the way through the end of the year. So we're going to deal right now with the one at Royal Scott in Lansing. So we're going to click that. And then it comes up to our tournament information for Royal Scott Lanes. Now this is the page, what it should look like. Now if ever you need to go back and you need to start over again, click here on this one and it takes you back to the home page. Again, check, make sure that there's nothing in your cart. There is nothing in our cart over here in our cart. So, this is the page you're going to be on for the entry form. It's really a split page, some on the right, some on the left. This is the traditional event. Again, you notice that this is for September 23rd for Royal Scott Traditional. It tells you about where the program is at. The information, there's a check-in time, there's a format here. It tells you all about the format if you scroll up and down. So we're going to go back to our description. This is important to read this kind of information over here. This is our Junior Gold membership and our GLJGT membership information. This year we have a membership in the GLJGT. If you choose to be a member of the GLJGT, you have perks which include a lower cost entry per tournament. So this is all about the GLJGT membership right here. And then over here on the other side of the screen, you will be choosing in a minute about this. So this goes to that. We're going to scroll down a little bit. The next one over here is now, it talks about Junior Gold membership. Anybody competing for Junior Gold must be a Junior Gold member. You don't have a way around it. If you are competing not for Junior Gold and just bowling the tournament, you do not need to be a Junior Gold member. So pay attention to that. This information is here, and it would also show up on the other side of the screen over here when it talks about are you bowling for a Junior Gold spot over here. We'll pay attention to that in a few minutes. Scrolling on down, you have your 8 divisions. There's 4 8 divisions, boys and girls separate. Little information. If you have troubleshooting, here's some information that we've noticed. Make sure you use Google Chrome. Seems to be the best browser that's working. Do not use Internet Explorer. That seems to be the most problem child that we have. If you're on a shared work internet, that sometimes creates problems. Check that out. If we have multiple people paying at the same time, sometimes that has problems. So it may not be you, it just may be too many people paying at the same time. If you do pay, try to pay, and you can't get through, wait 10 minutes, and then try it again, at least that there. Down here, we use the PayPal transaction services. You do not need to have a PayPal account, but you need to create an account on our services to use the services of PayPal for the transaction. You don't need to use PayPal and pay with a PayPal account, but you do need to create an account. So we're going to go over here to the opposite side of the page, and then we're going to see what we got going on up here. Once again, this is Royal Scott. Your option to do this, you can choose to be a member. Notice it's $35. It's once a year. By being a member, you'll be paying less entry fee. If you are already a member of GLJGT, our program, you select this. If you're not interested and you just want to bowl and you don't want to go for Junior Gold Spot, then you select the last one. Scrolling on down, this is the entry fee. There's two options, as either a member of our program or a non-member. Here we're going to make a U17 member. The number up here, we already paid for membership. So we paid there, so we're going to bowl as a member. So we can do that the very first time. Now we're at the Junior Gold membership part. If you're bowling for Gold Spot, you have to be a Junior Gold member. Your options are U12, U15, 17, 20. I am a Junior Gold member already, or I'm not interested in purchasing a Junior Gold and I'm not bowling for gold. Those are your options. One of them. All of our tournaments are one-day tournaments. All of ours are optional Junior Gold Spot. That does not mean the Junior Gold Spot is not included in the entry fee. It is separate. It is an a la carte. All these are the cost. So if you want to bowl for Gold Spot, you'll be paying $25, $30, $33, depending on the age. We have a U17 bowler. All this is information I just made up. So we have Ryan Wilson, who's a male. Put his birthday, social number, address, date, zip, phone number. You have to fill all these fields out. In the event you don't know your USBC number, you can put in 11111 as the default number. We'll work on that. We'll find out what it is. Or if you don't have one, put in the grade, bowling, down here. You have to do these two here. We do a lot of pictures and video, and you have to understand the terms. You can't get around that. And then from there, I'm going to back out. You're going to press add to cart. Let's see what the screen does now. And presto, the screen goes up. If you've never used SAVC before, and you're paying for Junior Gold membership, and you're paying for a Great Lake Junior Gold membership, and you're paying for the tournament, and you're paying for gold, the very first time it's going to be expensive. Look at this person. It's $143. That's not every tournament. After that, your rest of your tournaments will be at least half. And then, if you're not bowling for the Gold Spot, once you win a Gold Spot, it's even half again. So let's click on this. We're going to look at something. We're going to go in here. We're going to click on it. Here's all the information that we filled out. We're going to scroll on down. We're going to check out. I'm going to back out a little bit and see what happens. And now we get to the checkout cart. Pay attention as you go through here to this little blue box over here in this corner. That's an important feature to pay attention to. Alright, this is a checkout option. There's several steps to go through. The first step you're using for your mailing address. So I'm going to back out a little bit. There's a step billing for 2. So we're going to press continue. And now we're going to go to the next screen, which is delivery details. We're going to press continue. Again, we are using the PayPal services transaction. Because we use their services, they charge us for online transactions. That's what this is about. Just like using an ATM, you have a fee for using an ATM. So if you don't want to pay the convenience fee, no problem. You can't use the online service, but you can put an entry and mail it. So we're paying this. It will not always be that high. It's a percentage of the transaction. So we're going to go over here to the corner. We're going to hit continue. And now we have what it says PayPal Express checkout. Okay. In the event you do not see credit card authorization, as you see here, that's what it says right here. If it only says PayPal, don't worry about it. We've noticed that there's a few times it doesn't say credit card. Trust me, work with me, go through it. You're going to go over to the corner. You're going to push this button, and then you're going to press continue. Now your order comes up. If you scroll down again, everything is here. And you look it over and make sure it's all right. And then you come to this corner down here. You press continue. Again, remember, we're using PayPal services. We're not using PayPal to pay. Now you end up on this site here. This is the PayPal site. Now, what we're going to do here, even though you don't see anything about credit card, even though, here's what you do. I have a PayPal account. I can pay through PayPal. I will go and log in. you need to create an account to use the services, kind of like a guest. So if you've never used PayPal services, you need just to create an account. You go down here and create an account. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on pause for a second, and I'm going to press the login and see the next step. Okay, so this should be the next screen that you will see. After you press, this is what you'll see here, okay? Now you will actually see that you'll have an option to pay with a debit credit card or a Visa card here. So that's what you need to do, folks. That's how you use the system to get through on the Great Lakes Junior Go Tour. And from here, I think you should be in pretty good shape just to get rid of all the things. And then just go down a little bit, and it's down here at Pay Now after you enter in what you're going to pay with. So there you go. If you have any problem, contact me directly, Jeff at Great Lakes Junior Go Tour. You can call my cell, 269-579-1368, or you can message me at my email of jeff_wirtz@comcast.net. Thank you very much. Hope this helps out with the new PayPal system. And remember, you don't have to create a PayPal. You have to pay it, but you have to create an account. And if you don't create an account, you're going to have problems. Thank you. And if all goes right after you press Pay Now, this is what you should see. Your order has been placed and processed. It'll probably take about 15 minutes for everything to go through on our end, but that's what you're looking for, is your order has been placed and processed, and we should see, and you should have some sort of a receipt from here. Thank you.